మీ బతుకుల్లోనే ఉంటాయి అందరి బతుకులు. అందరినీ రాలే.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
What did we do yesterday?
We did listening, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Okay, listening. Which one? Thor Heidal.
Yes.
Okay. So we continue with listening today, and then tomorrow we do reading, right? And Monday writing tasks 1, 2, and then we do some speaking. All right. And finally, we have our speaking test. All right, everyone. So make sure you read. I hope you have done book 11. Did you read book 11, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18? That's what you are supposed to complete till now. All right. Because we had already set the pace at the beginning. And I told you that I'll do some questions from book 10, 12, and 14. Right? And you are supposed to do book 11, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. Got it, everyone? So please complete your homework. And if you have any questions in those books, do ask. So we will continue with book 10. All right. Book 10, listening.
Hello,
So
sir.
simultaneous. Yes,
Yeah,
please.
yesterday we also started grammar. We are not going to do today.
Okay. Grammar, which part did we do yesterday?
Conjunctive adverb.
Okay. Sure. I can complete the complex sentences, right? So we can do complex sentences.
Yes, sir.
Is everybody interested in grammar?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do it because that will help you in your writing task and speaking. All right. So thank you for reminding me. So we are done conjunctive adverb. Is that right, everyone? So out of the three ways of making compound sentence, can you revise all the three? Anyone? Again, revision from the beginning. What is a simple sentence? A simple sentence must have a subject, a predicate, and complete thought. Right? What is a compound sentence? A compound sentence must have at least two independent clauses. The two independent clauses must be joined together with either of the three ways. What is the first method? By using coordinating conjunction, means fanboys. So, for example, what are fanboys? For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. What is the formula? Comma plus fanboys. Now, method 2, by using a conjunctive adverb like moreover, however, therefore. What is the formula? Semicolon plus conjunctive adverb. This we did yesterday, right, everyone? We practice what are fanboys and then we practice what are conjunctive adverbs. What did you see in conjunctive adverb which was special? What did the conjunctive adverbs do? What did we make them do?
Float.
Float. We made the conjunctive adverbs float towards the right from introductory element at the beginning of the sentence to middle of the sentence. What was it called?
Interrupter.
Interrupter. And then we moved it to the end of the sentence. What is it called?
Concluding element.
Very good. So that is the story of floating conjunctive adverb. Then I ask you to play around with other conjunctive adverbs to see whether the floating conjunctive adverb works on different conjunctive adverbs. Have you tried? Did you try floating with other conjunctive adverbs? Please do that. I gave you an example of moreover. You can try it with however. Got it? Then, now we need to work on the third type. What is the third type? What is the third way of joining two independent clauses together? By using only a semicolon. This one. Method 3. Method 3 by using only a semicolon. Okay? But there is a caution. There is a caution. That's not a semicolon. Is that a semicolon? Yeah, now it's a semicolon. What is the caution when we use only a semicolon? Anyone? The two independent clauses must be very close to each other, as far as their concepts is concerned. Does that make sense? Means if it is based on a concept and the other independent clause is based on another concept and the two concepts go together, then only we can join two independent clauses with a semicolon. Have you understood? They must share the same concept, or the concepts they may be linked to each other. Now let's look at some example, one example. So what are we going to see? Example of method. What did we name it? Method 3. This we saw yesterday. Now let's work on examples illustrating the method 3. Examples illustrating method 3. Joining two independent clauses by using only a semicolon. Got it? By using only a semicolon. Now, listen carefully. Arjun was obese. Listen to the background. Arjun was obese and he tried to lose his weight and he failed. He joined many gyms, he joined many lose the weight programs, right? But he was unsuccessful. So once you gain weight, like once you're 120 kg, is it easy? Just join a gym and you can lose it? Yeah, you need to answer my question. Say no, say yes.
No, sir.
But
Sir.
say
No,
something.
sir.
You guys must be going to some good gym or you must be practicing at home, right? When
Yes.
you visit a gym or an expensive one or a regular one, is everybody there looking like Shah Rukh Khan or Akshay Kumar?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. Is everybody slim
No.
like you are?
No.
No.
No, sir.
There are some people who are obese. Why? Because just gymming doesn't make you fit. There are three factors which you must maintain in order to be healthy. What are they? Number one, proper sleep during the night. Number two, proper diet. Number three, proper exercise. These are called triology of health. You know what? Triology of health. Good sleep, good exercise, good diet. If anyone is missing, you're not going to be fit. Did you know that two great actors died by? They had perfect body. They had perfect objective aims. They had perfect roles, but they died. Why? Both of them had lack of sleep. They were too busy. They were too busy running after dollars. There was a very young CEO of an IT company, right? I'm talking about Mumbai. This particular incident took place a year and a half back. A young CEO, he was only 28 years old. He was heading an IT company in Mumbai. He was a marathon runner. Can you imagine? Marathon runner. He used to run in the morning, the Queen's necklace. Is anybody from Mumbai? The Queen's necklace? So that is near gateway of India Gate, right? So is that it? India Gate, Mumbai? Anyway, so Marine Drive, I think. He used to run around 15 to 20 kilometers every day in the morning. One day, he was found dead while, he was sleeping. So doctors and his friends, they were all, shocked. How can a marathon runner, such a young age, could die? Well, they found out, they did the autopsy, right? And they found out that he died of heart attack. Why did he die of heart attack? He had a perfect routine exercise, he had perfect diet, he was not obese, but he never slept. They said that hardly he would sleep 2 to 3 hours daily. So what was he doing? He was working, managing different shifts, having a very strong portfolio. So why did he die? Because when you do not sleep. There are some chemicals which run through your heart, and they are actually, toxins, and they kill your heart. Did you know that? So if you don't sleep, but if you have perfect exercise, perfect body, perfect everything, still you may be a loser. Got it, everyone? Arjun benefited from the exercise regime. I just told you what is an exercise regime. This is, you don't find this uh, in health spa or gym, right? This is actually a scientific based program which is available only in some good hospitals, because you need motivation and you need someone to be strict with you. So even though Arjun was obese, he benefited from the exercise regime. That means a combination of sleep, diet, and exercise. Now I can do like this, full stop, and then he now looks slim and energetic. So if I write like this in IELTS, do I get marks? Arjun benefited from the exercise regime. He now looks slim and energetic. Yes. What is the band score which I'll get? Hardly band 6 or 5. Why 5? Because there is no coherence. Do you get it? There is no cohesion. So how do I show coherence? Anyone? You know and I know that both are related. Arjun benefited from the exercise regime, which has to be, effective, because it is a combination. And if he is obese, he must be looking good. Other way around. If a person who is obese like Arjun, who was, and he is now looking slim and energetic, then he must have gone through an exercise regime. Otherwise, it's not possible. So, there is a relationship between the two sentences. Do you agree that the one
Yes.
cannot happen without the other?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, what do? We just pick it up and we join them by using a semicolon. So put a semicolon here, and after semicolon it has to be a small h. I hope you know that. After semicolon, the next sentence has to be with a small letter. So Arjun benefited from the exercise regime, semicolon. He now looks slim and energetic. Full stop. So by writing this, showing, you are displaying to the examiner that you know all the different ways of making compound sentence. But remember that do not use many examples of joining two independent clauses with a semicolon. Why? Because this is an exceptional case. Instead, you can show many with conjunctive adverb, some with uh, fanboys, that is coordinating conjunction. But regarding joining two independent clauses with a semicolon, you may show one or two. Any questions, anyone? So now we have done all the three different types of compound sentences. Type 1 using fanboys. Formula, comma plus and. Type 2 using conjunctive adverb. Floating using semicolon. And words like moreover, however, therefore, having three positions. Number 1, introductory element. Number 2, interrupter. Number 3, concluding element. And last but not the least, joining two independent clauses with a semicolon. Any questions?
Sir, can you please repeat the caution statement?
Which caution? Oh, it's nothing but there should be some relationship between the two independent clauses, and there is. I gave you such a big example that if somebody is obese, they cannot lose weight without having exercise, diet, and sleep. Then I gave you an example. If you don't sleep, what can happen? There are people who are very good athletes who died due to heart attack as they did not get enough sleep. That means the two sentences, Arjun benefited from the exercise regime, and the sentence, he now looks slim and energetic, are very close to each other. Do you get it? So you can only use this semicolon to join two independent clauses together only when they are very close to each other. Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's the caution. Yes? Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we move to the most interesting part, that is joining two ideas together with a subordinate conjunction. What is that called? Complex sentence. What is a complex sentence? Okay. Can anybody help me? A complex sentence must have at least one subordinate clause and one independent clause. Before this, what did we see? We saw that in compound sentence, you must have both independent clauses. Do you remember? You need two independent clauses, means two adults. Whereas in complex sentence, one has to be a child and one has to be an adult. Child means what? Subordinate clause. We know that a subordinate clause cannot exist by itself because it's a child sentence. So it needs its mother. Who is the mother of a subordinate clause? A main clause. Who is a main clause? An independent clause. Who is the child clause? A subordinate clause. Did you get it? So a complex sentence must have at least one subordinate clause, which is a child, and one independent clause, which is called as main clause. Now, what else? You need to join them together. The above clauses What are the types of clauses? One subordinate clause, one main clause. The above clauses must be joined together by using a subordinate conjunction. You get it? So, what is a complex sentence? A complex sentence must have at least one subordinate clause and one independent clause. How do you join them? The above clauses must be joined together by using a subordinate conjunction. Now, how many types of conjunctions do you know by now? Number one, coordinating conjunction, right? Then one student said neither nor, either or. What type of conjunction is that? It is called correlative conjunction. But correlative conjunctions only make a sentence a simple sentence. We saw yesterday neither nor, either or, not only but also. These pairs actually prepare a simple sentence. So, coordinating conjunction to join two independent clauses together, correlative conjunction to make a sentence, conjunctive adverb, moreover, however, therefore, again to join two independent clauses together, and semicolon. So, coordinating conjunction, correlative conjunction, conjunctive adverb, semicolon. These are the different types of links. And now, what are you studying? Number 5, subordinate conjunctions. So, what are subordinate conjunctions? Anyone?
Because, although, if.
Yes, please tell me.
So because, although, if, when.
Yes. If, yes. Then, is then a subordinate conjunction?
Yes, sir.
That. And then,
When,
since, when, while,
Unless.
right?
Unless.
Yes. And dot, dot, dot. How many more? Well, at least 24 are there. You must know all the 24. Got it? And what do you have in that? What type of so do you have in it? There is a so also. What type of so is there? So that. Got it? But so is strictly a coordinating conjunction. But here you can write so that. So again, homework. I hope you're doing the homework. What is the homework? Write 24 complex sentences by using 24 unique subordinate conjunctions. Got it? Yes. Now, please pay attention because this is very interesting. Actually, are you able to see that the rules for rules for compound sentences were a bit lengthy, and rules for complex sentences are a bit less concise. Which one is more difficult to understand, compound sentence or complex sentence? Which one is more complex? Compound sentence, which is lengthier, or complex sentence, which is very short?
Complex sentences.
Yes, complex sentence. Things which can be defined with few words are usually more difficult to understand. Have you understood? So complex sentences are a bit more tricky than compound sentences. All right, let's see how. Now, there are two different types of complex sentences. Types of complex sentences. Okay. Did you study this ever? Yes, anyone? Do you know the two types of complex sentences? Subordinate clause, comma, main clause. This is type 1. Then type 2. Type 2 complex sentence. What is it? Anyone? Main clause, no comma, subordinate clause. Yes. These are the two types of complex sentences. So as you are able to see that I did not write comma as comma, but I spelt it comma. Why? Because that's where you are going to make mistakes. Subordinate clause always has to follow with a comma before main clause comes. But if the main clause is in the front, it is normal for main clause to be followed by subordinate clause, so there is no need of comma. Subordinate clause coming first and then main clause coming, this is actually risky. Why? Subordinate clause does not have the power to be independent. So you need a comma. Subordinate clause belongs to the main clause. That's what you need to say. But if the main clause is in the front and subordinate clause is at the back, this is natural. Means subordinate clause is being looked after by the main clause. Why? Main clause is leading. Only when subordinate clause is leading, you need to tell, hey, whose child is this? Oh, mother is at the back. So, comma. But if the main clause or mother is in the front, then it's natural that the child is following behind the mother. That is main clause, no comma, subordinate clause. So I hope you have understood this. Now, if you have understood this, the next question. I'll give you 15 minutes to solve the question. Example of type 1 and type 2 complex sentence. Please use the linkers or the please use the subordinate conjunctions when and while. Please use the subordinate conjunctions when and while for joining the next two independent clause. Next two, what shall it be? Next two independent clauses. Correct? Yes, they were independent clauses, but the moment you join them, one became subordinate and one became main clause. So please use the subordinate conjunctions when and while for joining the next two independent clauses. That's not the end. And write all the four combinations of complex sentences. Yes. Did you get it? If you are able to do this, means you have understood the game of complex sentences. Now I'll give you the two sentences. This is from SAT exam. Do you know what is SAT exam? Anyone? Why is SAT exam required? Anyone after 12th? For what?
College,
admissions of God.
To what? Indian schools? Schools in
US,
Australia?
US,
Top 5 schools of the world. They require SAT score. Number 1, Harvard. Number 2, Yale, Princeton, Stanford, Cornell, and UPenn. Harvard, Yale, Princeton, Stanford, Cornell, and University of Pennsylvania. Right? So you need good SAT score. How much? 1560 out of 1600. Can you imagine? 800 marks for maths, 800 marks for English. Boy, it's tough because we teach SAT students for more than 3 months and still it is difficult for them to crack it. How much you need to crack the Ivy League schools? More than 1560 out of 1600. Means perfect math score 800 out of 800. And slight, this thing in English. English is out of 800 marks. Maths is out of 800 marks. Why am I sharing this with you? Because the SAT questions are very interesting. Some of these questions I've taken from SAT lessons, okay? And if you are really interested in grammar, one day I will take a full 1.5 hours of grammar review of SAT level with question and answers, multiple choice questions. Are you interested? It will take one, we can see how much we can do in one lecture. What will be benefit for it? You will be an expert in grammar. Got it, everyone? So, grandma rides her Harley motorcycle. Oh boy, what is this? Grandma rides a Harley motorcycle. What's so special about it? Anybody can ride. Her toy poodle balances in a basket between the handlebars. So, what's so special about Harley? Anyone? Harley motorcycle. What's the weight? A typical Harley motorcycle, let's say Fat Boy, weighs around 468 kg, whereas a bullet weighs around 200 kg. That's so special about it. Did you get it? Bullet is 500 cc, Harley is 1800 cc. So grandma rides it. She's a tough grandma. Yeah, in US you'll find grandmas riding Harley motorcycle. Grandma rides a Harley motorcycle, full stop. Her toy poodle balances in a basket between the handlebars. Why? Harley's, the the handlebars, they are usually 5 feet long. Can you imagine that? 5 feet long handlebars? Yes. Curved. You can hang on them, dance on them. Nothing will happen. Hit them with a hammer. Nothing. And she's so tough. So it's so long. So the toy poodle balances in a basket and goes you like this when grandma is riding. Now you need to make 4 complex sentences out of them. Can you do it? What do you have to do? Use when to write 2 complex sentences and then use while to write the next 2 complex sentences. Are you ready? So please, everyone, participate. because this is important. So I'll give you 15 minutes to do it. All right? Start. If you have any questions, you can ask. Yeah, I gave you an idea. You must have using when, type 1 and type 2, using while, type 1 and type 2. Now you can do it. Go ahead. What do you have to use? You have to use this. You have to use this formula, okay? This one. Please use this formula. Oh, that's too light. Yes. Have you understood what you have to do? You have to join these two sentences together in 4 different ways. That's what you have to do. And make 4 complex sentences out of them. So please go ahead. Do it. Make sure you do it correctly. Are you ready? Now just check. So when you want to write type 1 using when, the first thing you should know, can we use when with grandma rides her Harley motorcycle?
No, sir.
Can we use when with her toy poodle balances in a basket between the handlebars? Are the two events the same? One of these two events is an instance, and one of the events is a span of time. Did you know this? You can only use when with an instance and while with a span. Have you understood? So we can say when grandma rides a Harley motorcycle, but you cannot say when her toy poodle balances in a basket between the handlebars. Why? Because when cannot be used with a span of time. When can be used only with an instance of time. Grandma rides a Harley motorcycle. It's not saying grandma is riding. So grandma rides a Harley motorcycle at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 3 past 6, quarter to 8. It's a point of time. Whereas her toy poodle balances in a basket between the handlebars when she is riding. Right? That means it's a span of time. So with her toy poodle balances, you have to use the word while. So once you know this, then it becomes a cinch. Very easy. So let's do when type 1. How will you start? So type 1 is what? Now you have to remember what is type 1. Type 1 is subordinate clause, comma, main clause. Is that right? So the moment you attach a subordinate conjunction like when in front of an independent clause, it becomes subordinate clause and it becomes type 1. So let's try it. Type 1 using when. So what do you have to do? We have to take the first sentence and add when to it. When grandma rides her when grandma rides her Harley motorcycle, what will you have? Comma. Her toy poodle balances in a basket between the handlebars. When grandma rides a Harley motorcycle, her toy poodle balances in a basket between the handlebars. Have you noticed this is a complex sentence type 1? Now, how will you make it type 2? Anyone? Make this sentence type 2.
Grandma's toy poodle balances in the basket between the handlebar when grandma rides her Harley motorcycle.
Very good. Did you hear that? You cannot start with her toy poodle. It won't make sense. Right? So, how you have to write? You have to make the main clause into subordinate clause. What is the main clause here? Her toy poodle balances in a basket between the handlebars. So it will become grandma apostrophe s, right? Grandma's toy poodle balances in a basket between the handlebars, right? Now, should there be comma, Karthik?
No, sir.
No, there won't be a comma. Why? It is type 2. What is the rule for type 2? No comma. Are you able to see this? Type 2, no comma. Look at the rule. So there won't be any comma. Grandma's toy poodle balances in a basket between the handlebars. I will specifically write it like this so that you remember. No comma. What did I do like this so that you remember? So grandma's toy poodle balances in a basket between the handlebars. No comma. When she rides her Harley motorcycle. Any questions? Have you understood this, Humaira, Himanshi?
Yes, sir.
Now, somebody else will give me the answer to the next part. Who will do it? Other than Karthik. Karthik, wonderful job. Yes? Yeah.
No, sir.
Who will try it?
Sir,
Yeah,
I'll
Humaira.
try.
Yeah, Humaira will do one
Yes,
and
sir.
Snehal will do the second one. So Humaira, type 1. Start. Using while.
Uh, While balancing her toy poodle in a basket between handlebars,
Very
Grandma
good.
rides her Harley motorcycle.
Very good. See, we cannot say while grandma. We must join while with
While
toy poodle.
balancing
Yeah. So let's start. While, yes, Humaira.
balancing her toy poodle.
While balancing, it's easy. You have to say while grandma,
Oh,
right?
okay. Yes, sir.
You have to use the word grandma, right? Whose toy poodle?
Grandma's.
Yes. So it has to be while grandma's toy
Grandma's
poodle, while grandma's toy
grandma's
poodle balances
balance
between the handlebars. Yes, comma or no comma?
comma, sir.
Comma. So I will write like this. Here I will write it so that it's visible. So while grandma's toy poodle balances in a basket between the handlebars, what will be the next sentence? Comma.
He rides her Harley motorcycle.
Very good. Okay. Now, Kukreja, type 2.
Yes, sir. Grandma rides her Harley motorcycle while her toy poodle balances in a basket between the handlebars.
Yes. Grandma rides a Harley motorcycle.
Grandma rides her Harley motorcycle while
So, is
her
there a
toy
comma or
poodle.
no comma?
No comma.
Very good. Why no comma? Because it is main clause and then
Main
subordinate
clause,
clause.
comma, subordinate clause.
No, main clause, no comma, subordinate
No,
clause.
yeah, I just wanted to imply main
Yeah,
and then subordinate.
right. Grandma rides a Harley motorcycle, no comma, then
While her toy poodle balances in a basket between the handlebars.
yeah. Wasn't that fun? Huh. Wasn't that fun? Did you have fun? So you can ask this question to a person who thinks that they know grammar. He said, just solve these two sentences. And a person whose grammar is really good, they will be able to solve it. Got it? So there are some tricky sentences and tricky concepts like this, but once you do it, it becomes easy. But you need to practice this again and again and again and try to teach it to someone in your at home. Right? Grab a hold of your uh, you know siblings and ask them to do it. That's how you learn. Okay? So that's it for the complex sentences, right? And I can give you a very simple example to do, right? Let's see. How about these two sentences? They're easier than the one I gave. Uh, Susie walked in. I was playing my guitar. Yes, a simpler version. Susie walked in. I was playing my guitar. Yes, Suvidhi, can you solve this quickly?
Yes, sir.
Same thing you have to do. Using when, type 1, type 1, type 2. Yes, Suvidhi. All right. Do one and the
Yeah.
rest will be homework. Do the first one. Suvidi, which one is a span and which one is an instance?
The Susie walked in is an instance, and playing the guitar is span of time.
Very good. You got it. Now let's do it.
Type 1 would be when Susie walked in, comma, I was playing my guitar.
When Susie walked in, comma, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Type 2.
I was playing my guitar when Susie walked in.
Very good. No comma, right?
Yes, sir, no
Main thing
comma.
is comma. What are we doing this for? To find out the comma placement, everyone. I was playing my guitar when Susie walked in. Yeah. What about while?
While I was playing my guitar, comma, Susie walked in.
Comma, right?
Yes, sir.
And then next.
Susie walked in while I was playing my guitar. No comma.
Very good. Amazing. All right. So, very good participation. Thank you, guys. I think that will clear up all your doubts regarding complex sentence. Now you know that complex sentence has got type 1 and type 2. In type 1, you need a comma, right? Between a subordinate clause and a main clause. Whereas in type 2, you've got main clause and subordinate clause. So because subordinate clause follows the main clause, no comma. That's what you're supposed to learn. So good night, everybody, and thank you.
Thanks, sir.
We will again start with writing task. All right, tomorrow. I think you need practice in writing tasks. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So let's do that. So make sure you practice this again and again. Try to teach it to someone. So that will really make you, absorb the theoretical, the theory part. Good night.
Good night.
See you tomorrow.